Welcome back to Metroid Prime 2. Today we're going to have a lot of fun, I assure you. We're going to be heading to this very large room that I believe I previewed a bit earlier. I can't remember, but you'll see it in a lot more detail today. Back when I got the missile expansion behind the corpse by the little cannon launcher thingamajigs, there was a door leading to a much bigger room, and that's where we're heading today. You could have gotten into that room earlier, but you wouldn't have been able to do much due to upgrade restrictions. Here's some lore that I don't really care about. And I decided to show it from a save point, just in case you might have forgotten how to get there. I know I would have. Pick these things up, get some missiles, because I don't know how many missiles I have, since I don't have the HUD, so it never hurts to try to get more. Shoot some of these guys so I have easier passage, get hit by them anyway, and keep going. So you've seen most of this area before. This place, bomb that, go through the cannon, you get an energy tank up there. It's all stuff from before. Here there are some little bugs added in, they might have been there earlier, I'm not sure. And up there, you'll see a little bit of lore that you can actually scan early before you would normally get up there. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't save you any time, honestly. Since it's probably, honestly, harder to get it from down there, so you'd actually waste more time trying to get a good distance and angle and whatnot. Doesn't matter. I show things off that I know how to do, which is not very much of it. Take these cannons back over. Drop down, and we are to our destination. There was a missile expansion behind that corpse, but I already picked it up. And this is where we want to be. Very large room with pirates in it. These pirates shouldn't give you too much trouble. If you decide to use missiles, they'll go down a lot easier than they would here. But they're pretty easy. So it should be noted that these guys are not so happy about being darkified. They're kind of resisting it. So now that they've been corrupted, darkified, whatever you want to call them, they take a lot more hits, they do a little more damage. Basically what those dark splitter thingamajigs had earlier. But the pattern's still basically the same, just slightly more badass. And now it's down. So, defeating them activated a bomb slot, and I want to check back here to see if there's any hilt or missile pickups. There's not, there's just some lore that I scanned for no reason. It is sort of interesting to read all the lore, just to see all the background information of the game, but really it's not critical to the gameplay. Here's another bomb slot, but kind of not there, and there's a door that we can't open because the bomb slot is not working. So look at this guy. It's half in one dimension, half in the other. I'm not sure how that's physically possible. Here's a red ring of death. And now we can go over to get that bomb slot that I'm procrastinating on. Roll up, because I thought it was faster. It's probably not. But I need to be on the bomb morph ball anyway, so there we go. Lay a bomb in there, and we'll activate that little elevator thingamajig. The little hydraulic lift or something. So this is one of the so-called morph ball puzzle things. There's a couple in the game. And there's some bees. I hate bees. Bees are not fun. So anyway, opening that thingamajig let down that platform, and by extension the little sensor thing, that red thing to the right. It's kind of hard to describe what it is, but it's necessary to the puzzle, let me assure you. And considering you do this in a fairly linear manner, it really doesn't matter, since you can't get to the next one without doing the first one. I think. And I accidentally fall off. And unfortunately, it does not spawn me back up there because of the cutscene, so I have to go all the way back up. It's not too frustrating, I don't lose any health from it, but it has been a bit of a time waster. And so is trying to shoot bees from really long distance. It just doesn't work. Now you may have noticed an annoying beeping in the background. If not, you are now noticing it, and being very frustrated by it. That's there, is for a reason, but I won't reveal the reason. You can probably do a little analysis thinking to figure out what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's just the lift working, actually. There's no huge mystery to it. Which is kind of confusing for me, because I heard there's this beeping thing whenever there's a power-up around, an expansion, a new suit, or something like that. I've never heard it. And a lot of people have never heard it until Corruption. I guess they might have made it louder in that game. Don't want to screw up the jump there, so careful about it. There's some bomb jumping. Not too difficult. That's kind of irritating, though. They move really fast. And I screw up that there. Now, oddly enough, even though the second one didn't, this one spawned me up on the platform after the cutscene, which would have been a lot more convenient. So, Dimensional Portal has been activated. We can now travel to another world, presumably where the other half of that bomb slot is. So what you do is scan this guy, and everything will work.